Situation's getting out of hand, everyone in Texas.
Texas is going crazy, America.
Yeah, over 800,000 trucker convoys en route to Texas right now.
Biden's already cut off natural gas to Texas.
Yeah, 25 states have already joined up Texas.
At least 4 have sent military aid.
Should the protesters be armed or not? Project, everyone. I'm here again with Ant and Kevin the 2 Cent. Before we get right into it, quick little reminder, if you like the content that we share here, if you get any value from it, click like, subscribe, and share, please. It will greatly help us. Go over to our Spotify channel, leave a review over there. And with that being said,
Let's get right on into it.
all righty. So, guys, lots of news coming out about Texas.
Texas going wild.
Texas is going crazy.
South going nuts right now. They sending them that them freedom messages.
Straight, yeah, all across the nation right now.
Texas is
Freedom hearts are pumping.
yes sir.
Oh
Yes,
my
sir.
God. Yeah.
Damn,
For people who don't know what's going on, dude, Texas border crisis is real, and they're taking action. They're taking matters to their own hand because the federal government is letting scores of people just come through the border, but Texas is like, oh, not on my watch. Governor Abbott of Texas, he's been putting his foot down. He took matters to his own hand and deployed his national or state guard, and they're taking control of the border over there, the border control, and they've booted the federal employees, the federal agents that are there that's
Get outta
keeping it
Let 'em
open.
Get out.
Yeah, and they're like, get
Get on.
none
now.
of this. Get on,
Get,
get on now.
Get out of here.
And they're over here just yeehaw.
That's what I imagine. I imagine like the Texas State Guard. They just showed up on horseback with cowboy hats.
Yeah.
With like all revolvers. Revolvers and lever actions. None of them had any
Right.
like actual guns from the era. They're just like, oh, now we're here to just settle this on score here. I'm going to need you get on out of here, brothers.
Quick draw.
They flip it open. They spin it one time.
Dude, that's actually intimidating. Like, imagine.
I don't dude.
Put him up.
The sound of a revolver when it spins and you snap that thing on there. Dude, I feel like more of a man when I do it. They all got to
Sure.
have big mustache like the dude from Buddhist.
Yeah, them shit. What's the caliber on those?
Different ones, 38, 44.
50 cals.
Is there a
Them
50
Desert
cal
Eagles.
revolver? Well, Desert Eagle, I don't think they don't make a revolver of it.
No, the biggest revolver I know is the 500 Magnum.
500
Yeah,
Magnum?
that's the one. That's the Magnums. Yep, the Magnums.
The
Imagine them all
Magnum
carrying the
dog.
Magnums. Just
You know what
Put
rank
'em
they
up.
are in the state by how large their gun is.
oh,
That's the Texas way, baby.
Oh.
You knew there they give you a snub nose 38 special.
Oh,
The
man.
big sheriff has got one of them long barrel revolvers and he holds it some bitch like this. You flip that motherfucker out, looks like Yosemite Sam or what is it? Who's the guy from Yosemite Sam? Is that the one?
Yosemite Sam?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Are
I'm
you
not sure.
kidding me?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You
I
neither
don't
one.
know. I
The
don't know.
guy, and he's got the long mustache, the red hairs, the big ass cowboy
I
hat.
don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay, I know the cartoon.
Is it Yosemite Sam? It is Yosemite Sam. I know what I'm
Is
talking
it?
about.
Are you talking about the Looney Tune days?
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't
okay,
know
okay.
you're.
Yeah, Yosemite Sam.
I didn't
Yeah,
know his
I know who
name.
you're talking about exactly. I
He's
know
the
who
one.
you're-
He's gonna be like
I just
super
don't
short.
Know.
but he's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
have-
Yeah, I just don't know the name. I just don't remember the name.
You can hear it like cut wind when he snaps it back in. Just a big old breeze comes through, blows everybody's hats off, and he's just standing there. Now get on now.
Get on now.
They took down the razor wire that they put up, and then they
Yeah.
went to court. Or no, they put up razor wire, lost in court,
Yep.
then they took it down,
Yep.
then they put it back up.
Yeah. And yeah, they
Texas just said, you know what? Putting it back up.
yeah, Texas didn't give two shits. They're just like, so because I mean, dude, they're calling it a migrant crisis or whatever. I like the way that they're doing the whole play on words thing. Migrant crisis. It's not a migrant crisis, bro, when it's literally what 9 million now.
That's crazy.
9 million
It's
now.
an illegal crisis.
It's illegal crisis. It's illegal invasion crisis. That's what it really is. Dude, name one other country where they're just like leaving their border wide open and there's like, come on through.
No, a lot of
Without
places,
even
they're
paperwork. Come on through.
wild, yeah. There was like when I think other people were trying to like during like actual times of war. I can't remember other. I think it weren't there like other bordering countries even during like the Israeli war that were like kind of like no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
thanks but no thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Carpet bombs suck, but sorry,
Yeah.
that's not a fun time. But
That's the thing.
they had window shoppers.
You know, here's an example, right? So for people who think this is okay, like migrants coming through like this, would you leave your home? Would you leave your house door open and let your neighbors just come and go into your house as they please?
yeah,
Would you do that? No, you wouldn't do that. You keep your door shut, your home, right? So this when you're a U.S. citizen, this is your home. This country is your home. So why would you let others just come and go as they please into your country that you live in? If you're not gonna keep your door open, your home door open for people like that, then you shouldn't keep the country wide open as well for people to
Yeah.
just come in and go through. There's a due process for everything, right? You come
yeah.
in
Whatever happened to all that?
legally. Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to that? That was a very simple. Well, it's not simple, but it was like it was a set in stone. It was like if you wanted to come in,
Yeah.
you go through this process. And now
Mhm.
it's just like there's so many steps that are just like they just kind of went over and they were just like, fuck it, just come in. I don't. What is this?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't wanna do
Basically,
this.
they're just like literally putting the whole constitution and everything on the back burner. And they're just like, well, we don't really need to follow the constitution anymore. That's kind of what they're doing, bro. And it's like, what? So Texas is kind of like the only state who has, to be honest with you, I feel like Texas should have done this a while back. It's been 3 years since Biden
Yeah.
has been, and in 3 years, the numbers of these illegal invasion people have increased by
lot.
what now 6 million or so under just Biden. And so I feel like the governor of Texas, Abbott, he could have acted a lot sooner and not let 3
He had
years.
a lot of
Yeah.
patience. He had a lot of patience, but he definitely. I guess it even speaks more volumes with like he was just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they had some stuff going on. Like they had their own sheriffs, like trying to make sure to do something on the back burner.
Mhm.
Try and just kind of catch up wherever everybody was left behind. But I think he was like, all right, I've let them try it, and they didn't do it, and now I'm done. You know, he gave them ample time, right? So now it's like even if like they're trying to like, hey, we got it under. No, we gave you 3 whole years. Here's the numbers. Here's the fine.
Yeah.
You know,
His patience is running real thin, and that's
him and
what's
quite a few others.
yeah. And
Arizona, I think Arizona was one of the last.
so, Kev, do you have the number of states that have now backed Texas and in this issue? So the number, so basically 25 states have now all announced that they're backing Texas in this migrant issue, in the border issue. They're saying that we fully support Texas in taking control of the border crisis and shutting down the border and not letting any more of these immigrants coming through illegally like this. Whereas Biden administration issued a warning give Texas a 24-hour warning that if you don't move and let the government agents that we have installed there take control of the border and let these people through, there will be consequences. And Governor Abbott is doubling down and he's like, nah, try us. That's what he's saying. And so with that being said, 25 other states backed them up. That's including Texas. So that's 26 states. That's more than half of the country backing U.S. And I'm pretty sure other country. Did I say countries earlier? I meant 25 states are backing Texas, and Texas being the number 26. That's more than half of the country, and they are. I'm pretty sure more states will join.
Probably later
Time will
on.
tell, but who knows?
And if your state doesn't join, fuck
yeah,
you.
so these are some of the states that have already sided with Texas: Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Utah, Virginia, surprisingly, West Virginia, Wyoming. So these are the current states backing Governor Abbott of Texas.
Oh.
And that's a little, yeah. All the red states are the ones that are backing Texas. Little map for you guys in case you want to have a little visual of
I'm
this.
surprised North Carolina ain't on there. No Kentucky?
North Carolina, bro, I don't know. We'll see.
Wait, can you bring the list back up? Or
And,
just for me? Just for me. I just want to see it.
And so kind of as a response to all of this, to Governor Abbott doubling down on saying, nope, we will not let the government agents come through and take over the border, and we will not remove the razor wires that we've installed. As a response to that, the Biden administration, they cut the liquid natural gas exports and imports to Texas.
Texas said, fuck it, we'll make our own gas.
So now
The hell
they're
with
trying to basically harm Texas in a different way, and that being trying to hurt their economy. 'Cause Texas, I believe, I think internationally, I might be wrong on this, but I think internationally, Texas is the 14th largest economy in the world.
Huh?
Yeah.
Just Tejas?
Yeah. Just Texas is the 14th largest economy in the world. So like
That's pretty
now
wild.
the Biden administration is trying to hurt them by taking away some of this economic growth that they're having, and that being the natural
crazy.
gas. Yeah. And the natural gas import and export, that's, one of the places that Texas is doing the export to is Europe. And you guys, I don't know if you remember what happened with the Nord Stream pipeline.
Oh, yeah, when they cut that off.
Yeah, that was, Europe to Russia, natural gas import, import and export. Well, that was blown up, right? So what happened with Europe was a huge decline of that import of natural gas and stuff, and so this is gonna hurt Europe as well, to cut off natural gas import to Texas, import and export to Texas. This is gonna hurt Europe as well, because now they're not gonna be able to export all of this to European countries, because they were relying on that.
Oh,
So it's crazy.
all I'm saying is when that list is
Yeah.
California,
Yeah.
that's it, dude. Put on a fucking helmet.
But the thing is, I don't think California. Oh yeah, you're talking about the
Civil War. When
You're
that
talking
movie,
about the movie.
I'm telling you, when you see on that list, South Carolina, South California has now joined. That's it, dude. You ain't hearing from me.
I don't think so.
I'm indoors. I'm indoors. I'm indoors with a helmet, dude.
Dude, I don't think so though. I think that was just like for the movie, to be honest, to make it seem like a little appealing to the people. But to be honest, I feel like, well, Texas is California is a Democrat state at the moment, with their governor being Gruesome Newsom, his nickname.
Gruesome Newsom.
Yeah, Newsom, and he's not for this whole thing. He's not backing Texas or any of the Republican states in this matter. He's much more of a Democrat, and he's backing Biden and his administration all the way, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think we're gonna see them joining in any type of like civil war backing Texas. But
What else we got on this list?
But
Montana.
well, not just that. So we just found out about an announcement from some of the higher ups of government of Texas, they passed an announcement to nationwide and even other countries as well of a trucker convoy protest.
Oh yeah, like,
So-
yeah, the 800,000 plus people
Yeah,
cruising, dog.
yeah. So about 800,000.
Eastbound and down on the road I'm trucking.
Yeah.
I'm the fitting that can't be done.
Imagine, dog. This all the dudes with the cowboy hats on and just like strolling through all the big old trucks, these
Everybody.
monster trucks and shit. All around.
Cruising, dog. I'm talking about everybody. Hat on the top, 10 gallons tall, baby. We are cruising mad deep out there.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Dude, that's going to be nuts. That is going to be... hopefully this goes down in history books.
Yeah,
In the year 2024, Texas rises to the top.
yeah. Some people
And
are
they just have
calling.
eagles flying. They rise to the top. That'd be cool. What they got on there? Alaska? Damn, they got Alaska on there too, dude. That's kind of far for help, though. Little Alaska's like, yo, we support you guys. Yo, no, we support you guys. Just call if you need help. The fuck?
From afar. Though.
Yeah, you're like what are you, like 16,000 miles away? What are you going to do?
Yeah, they're
You're going to
all
send a
the way.
bunch of igloo people. What are the people called?
Alaskans?
Yeah,
That's
Alaskans,
another
bro.
term.
Eskimos?
Eskimos.
Okay,
They're gonna send a bunch of
Eskimos.
Eskimo, dude. They don't play games. Them Eskimo peoples, they're raw, dude. They're gnarly.
They know how to. One thing that they're good at is the ice fishing.
Well, yeah, but they survive, dude. They go out there. They'll take the dang snowmobiles cross country. No snow or nothing. They don't give a shit. I've heard.
See a convoy of all of them.
Saying all got spears on. They got like, I don't know why I'm riding a horse or something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, they're set to meet this protesters over 800 trucker convoy is
100,000?
supposed to 800 over 800,000 trucker convoy is as of Monday of what is the date? As of Monday of January 29th, they're en route to Texas, going over to Eagle Pass, rendezvousing at Eagle Pass, Texas, and they're trying to protest and near the border over there.
Do they have
Trying
like
to
a
take
time
control.
frame of like when they're gonna be like collectively meeting? Is what we think?
Yeah,
Like 2 days, 3 days.
I think by February 3rd, this is all. They're all supposed to be like stationed there and whatnot. Everyone is
No.
en route right now, is what they're saying.
February 3rd.
Yeah, everyone is en route, and this is also kind of a protest from the trucker people. This is also a protest to all the farmers. I don't know if you guys have heard the German farmers.
Oh yeah, the French and the German farmers, they were all protesting. And I saw
Yeah.
videos of that, dude. There was a bunch of John Deeres out in the field. They all had the lights. I thought it was a rave or something, but it was actually just
Yeah, they're
a bunch of
protesting
trucks,
because
they're tractors.
yeah, they're basically shutting down all the farms. They're taking their farmlands, the governments, and
God damn
Well,
commies.
yeah, well, so that doesn't fly with the farmers.
They
to
go
be
out there and
honest.
start throwing the manure on the buildings.
Yeah,
and
they were.
stuff.
I saw this one video of them going in like the front of the Parliament building or something like that. And
I think it's an old one.
That's an old one.
Yeah, that's all. They did that a while ago. I think it was more of a recent one. They were taking hay barrels, and you can't move a hay barrel as a person,
Yeah,
a big one.
yeah.
And they put that thing on the forks and just put it right in front of the doors like the McDonald's. And it was all nasty and soggy and shit.
Yeah.
And they just
They
put
were-
it right in front of the door. And the dude just backed up and was like, and it's just the guy's just like looking at it. He's like, what are you going to just start picking it apart?
Yeah.
Slowly just picking apart hay and just start spreading it in the grass. It would take you hours to get that apart.
Were they burning it as well?
No. They just
I
leave it
saw
there.
another video of them like throwing all the hay and also truck tires, just tossing it and making a huge fire.
God, Lord.
Yeah, there and
That
this was-
escalated quickly.
Yeah, so
We went from just a little bit of a nuisance
because
to
this is
Mad Max mayhem.
right.
Flaming tires rolling down the streets of France.
Yeah. What was that? What was that old? That. Do you guys remember the old French Revolution that happened?
Oh, the one that a couple years, like 2 years ago or something like that.
No. The old French Revolution. Remember you guys?
Oh, like from history books.
Yeah, from the history
No,
books.
I don't remember that one.
They're saying that this is gonna be like a repeat of that.
Oh, in France?
Yeah,
What didn't
in
they just had that thing that happened that time that once
Yeah,
in place and
it
thing.
wasn't as major though, you know. But
Well, no, that was
this
big.
happening. So this
What?
it's
That happened
happening.
a couple years ago.
Yeah,
There was thousands of people in the street.
yeah. but-
Everyone stopped. There was trash everywhere. That was massive.
Yeah,
They
but
were burning
do
stuff.
you remember the French Revolution? That
Well,
was just.
we were ignorant back then. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? As a people, we just took guns.
Mm.
We didn't even. There was no. I'm gonna silent quit. No, they just grabbed a musket and went to town.
Yeah, bro. But it's
Went
getting.
out the street and just said, "Here you mother truckers. I'm tired of this shit." Cow. Then it takes them like 20 seconds.
Bro, imagine that.
Ha! It's like 20 seconds. Just
Lord.
20 seconds of just getting the gun prepped.
Give me a minute here. Don't attack me.
You got to check wind and everything. You imagine miss. You miss the shot, right? Hold everything. You miss. And you're like, God damn it.
God damn it, Edison. Why Edison?
Rip it open. More of that. Put the cap back on it.
Oh man, those are the damn man. They had to deal with some like crazy shit back in the days. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, the whole farming stuff, whole farmer protests are going all around in Europe as well. Netherlands is, I think, dealing with that shit. Germany is, France is, UK, all of it.
A question to ask would be, why is the current administration letting illegals?
That is a good question. I don't even think we could even have like a. Even if I had like a thought process for it, it doesn't make sense
Yeah.
to allow so
Unless
much.
you're evil.
I mean, yeah, unless you had like some
Secret
really
agenda?
yeah secret agenda.
I don't think it's secret at all, actually. I think
It's becoming quite apparent.
Yeah.
It's becoming quite known. Like,
I'm
what the
saying,
hell's
like,
going on?
I think they're not going to win the 2024 election.
Right. So they're trying to cause some kind of mayhem so that the election doesn't even take place. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know about that far, but you know, if you have 9 million extra votes, that could swing.
Whoa.
Yeah. True.
We'll let you in, but you got to check on this ballot.
Right.
Imagine.
Right.
Imagine that gets found out. Well, even if it got found out, like what's really going to happen? I mean, we've already known that other elections were rigged.
There's a whole thing about the mail-in ballots and dead people
Right.
yeah,
voting and empty lots for houses.
Yeah.
crazy, dude. It's just stupid.
insane.
It's so dumb. And I think I think that would be the craziest because like after that would be such a last ditch effort because you just bring 9 million people in
Mm-hmm.
and then you just get them to vote for you and then what? And then what? What do? You got 9 million people. Some of these are known criminals
Yeah.
from various other countries. These are not just like Latin American countries of, South America.
Agreed.
These are from like other countries, like across the pond type stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we have
From
no
all
idea.
over the world.
All over the world.
They're making their way into Brazil because Brazil's
Brazil.
laws of actually, coming into the country illegally is pretty lenient as well. So they're coming in through Brazil and other southern countries and making their way up to Mexico and then right into U.S. But even if Texas is shutting it down, right? You still got like states like New Mexico that also border Mexico.
I think
You got states like Arizona and also California. And
Arizona's in. Arizona's in.
Arizona's in.
So it's only New Mexico and Cali.
Yeah, and so that's a huge amount of land.
True.
That's a long border there.
Yeah.
And they're not doing much. Especially California is not doing. They're keeping it open and they're letting all these people come through. So if Texas is the only one acting on this, well, other states are letting. So by the time we even make a full stop on this,
It's already too
dude, it's
late.
gonna be over. It's projected already to be by the end of this election, by like summer, it's projected to be 11 to 12 million.
Dog, if I have more traffic, I swear,
Yeah,
if my traffic commute doubles because of this, I'm gonna become racist.
bro. But
I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna be that guy. Like Shane Gillis said, racism is like hunger. You ain't hungry right now. But hey, let that commute now double because of this. You go get real hungry.
you go get hangry.
Oh my gosh, dude, I can't.
Yeah, it's
That's-
getting crazy. But
So one thing I could see what they would try and do
yeah,
is double back, right? They're
Yeah.
gonna backpedal and they're gonna be like, the crisis is too many people in here. We have to double check, and then they're gonna start shipping these people back if they try and win, right? They're gonna try and double down
well,
themselves.
right now they're not shipping them back, and
no,
I
because they
don't-
want Kevin was saying,
Yeah,
if they want to try and do that to win the election,
Yeah.
and after if they win, then they're like,
yeah, and
Send
you
them
know
back.
why? You know why? That's actually a very good that's a very plausible thing, because of the fact that when they're coming through these borders, they have agencies, they have like groups of people who are already in place where they're putting them all in buses,
oh yeah, they're taking them
and
places.
then they're taking them to multiple other states, including like all the way up to like New England states and like New York and whatnot. They're
I think
taking
the
them all the
Chicago
way bus
airport.
full.
Yeah.
Like every single it's buses full of them. They're just like grabbing them from the border, like, hey, hop on, and then they'll take them cross country and everything and drop them in certain other areas. So what will that do? That will basically saturate those different other states that
Yeah,
are,
they're
say
spreading them
say
out.
the Republican states. The Republican states, the red states that would vote for Trump. Now you got a bunch of these people that will be in these Republican red states, and they will vote Democrat instead of Republican.
Unless you're Cuban.
Unless you're Cubano.
oh, is that a different?
They
Cuban?
They don't.
No, they're straight up communist.
Oh, I see. Where we're
no,
going
like
with that.
they usually like vote Republican.
They do.
Because they're coming from a socialist state.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when they come over, they're immediately Republican.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's the
but,
joke, at
But who
least.
knows? But who knows? Yeah, but who knows? But they're basically counting on these people to maybe turn the tide of the election, because I think they've figured by now that they won't be able to rig it or steal it and do some
This
kind
is
of
rigging it. They rigging it.
yeah.
They already rigging it.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Time will tell. But how many other states have already? The situation in Texas is in the border crisis is getting worse because of the back and forth of Texas's Governor Abbott and Biden administration. Them two kind of fighting it over, saying no, we will not let the federal agents come through and take over and whatnot. So this is kind of like fueling the fire, and because of that, a lot of people are predicting a civil war and Texas seceding and becoming wanting their own sovereignty and becoming their own country. And well,
Go Tejas again, baby.
bro,
I feel like
At
that won't
least-
happen without a war.
yeah, and at least, well, here's the thing. At least as we know right now, 4 states have already sent reinforcements
Mm-hmm.
to Texas, military reinforcements to Texas.
Big old
And,
convoy.
and guess
baby.
what? Trump already announced in I think it was in New Hampshire, or basically in one of his public conferences or whatever. He announced that he's backing
Tejas.
Texas and Governor Abbott with this, and he said if he were to become president, he would send military aid over there, like actual federal military aid over
Shut
there,
it down, bro.
not state. And so yeah, Trump is in full support of this.
Oh, something else I did see
Yeah.
online. So when all the immigrants are coming across the border
Mm-hmm.
and they're doing it illegally, they're giving an app. There's an app that's giving on a cellular device that is for Border Patrol, or like it's one of the agencies down there, and I'm pretty sure it's Border Patrol, and it's just like they fill it out however they want, whatever name and everything, and with that they're allowed to get on a plane now. They don't need an ID. They don't need an ID verification.
That's fucking crazy.
If you go to some airports now, you'll see where it has that app. And they just have the app and they fill it out and it's given, it's like given from the Border Patrol when they're coming through. And they just show them that and they can get on planes.
So we need a gay ass real ID.
Yeah. We are forced. I think it's by 2025. We are now forced to have the real ID, but these people can just use an app on the phone and now they can just get on a plane.
Just gonna
All
tell
these
them.
illegal immigrants who have no paperwork, who have no green cards, who have no legal citizenship status can just do that. And they'll fly around in the country wherever the hell they want and do whatever the hell they want. But we, as U.S. citizens,
Are going to be
who
required
have been
to have
here
the real
for
ID.
generations.
Are they paying for it at least?
I'm not sure how
So
money is.
another thing is that all of these people at the border, when they're coming through, they'll have like a short little process. And with the short little process, they are given cellular devices, phones. So they'll be given like, I don't know, maybe like an iPhone or something. So each individual is given a cell phone and they're given a handsome amount of cash. I think it's like $2,000 or something like that. And they're like, go on your merry way. On you go.
I'm about to hop the border and then come back. I'm going to get a couple of phones and I'm going to stack up some cash, dog. I'm just going to hop across the Rio a few times
Hey,
and
matter of
just
fact,
shave my face one time, get a sombrero the second time.
dude,
Just keep
you're back
going.
and forth, change your
It's
appearance
the
like
money
10
glitch.
times.
It's the money glitch that you guys didn't know about of 2024.
This will be your cheat code in GTA.
Money glitch before GTA 6 confirmed.
This is the new stimulus check.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm about to do that, dude. I'm about to
That's
go down to
insane.
Texas and
Do
just
that.
start trudging across the water. You're like, who is that guy? See me coming back.
It looks familiar.
Senor.
Broken Spanish.
Donde está el baño, por favor? As I'm just trudging across the river. There's a line of people. I'm just going straight cut. That guy
One of
again?
the time, bro. One of the times I'm gonna have a broom in my hand. Senor, I clean. Right? Senor, I clean.
I get all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I saw a video where a guy, he was recording, I believe it was Chicago's airport.
Yeah.
Dude, long line of just like,
I saw a lady
Tent-
recording one.
yeah, it was like a tent. It was a guy and he was recording. He had did he have the MAGA hat on?
No, this one was like a random lady. She was like,
Oh, lady,
complaining-
okay.
She was complaining that her shit got delayed, and it's because
They're catering to,
right.
dude, it's hundreds of people. I'm talking about like the Chicago airport is huge. It's
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah,
and I'm talking
O'Hare.
about like, you look down and it's just like a tent kind of tarp looking deal that you can kind of see there's like fabric. And the guy, he just panned the camera and it was just like way
That's
down.
insane.
And there was people in there and people started like, he was like recording and people were like getting like mad and they had like people working with him. And he evidently went there like once or twice, but he talked to a guy who came through Venezuelan military.
That's insane.
He was from the
insane.
Venezuelan military, and he showed him a picture of him. Now, I don't know if it was like some countries require like Korea, you have to be in the military. You have to.
Like 2 years. Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to serve.
And so I don't know if Venezuela's like that, but that's like the big talk. Everybody's like, "Oh, these people coming across are all military age men." That is kind of scary, but
But here's the thing. Coming from Korea is one thing, and you've served your 2 years because it's a country mandatory thing. But
I don't know if Venezuela is though. That's the
But-
thing. If Venezuela is,
Mhm.
then that is what it is, right?
Yeah.
He's just
But even regardless, even if it's not, Venezuela is, as far as we know, Venezuela is a communist country, is it not? Or if they've become communist under Maduro,
Maduro Oblongata.
Socialist.
socialist. Well, damn near borderline communist country. That's what they've become, and they're right now. Actually having their own little war of another neighboring country. So whatever. That's besides the point. But another thing that we should mention here is that how is it okay for all of these illegal immigrants to basically take place, well, house them in schools and then kick out all of these children out of the school, homeschool them because
Oh,
they
I
need.
saw that video.
Yeah, so this is taking place in New York. New York already has a mandatory thing for all these illegal immigrants. So they're emptying out schools of all of these children, and they're like, we need space to let these illegal immigrants house them. And so now all of these children are being homeschooled, and all of the illegal immigrants are being housed in these schools. I don't know one parent that would be okay with that.
That's
then-
crazy.
and
That
then-
doesn't make sense. They've already had like the issue, and they've been like saying like before, like New York was like really for the whole immigration thing, and then like what was it, like a couple of months ago when they had like a huge number of them, and like bikes were getting stolen. They're riding it through the streets and stuff,
Yeah.
and they were all like it was like a crazy stuff. Like they
It
were
looked like a third world country.
yeah.
Yeah, I did.
New York was in shambles, and then they were like, "This is crazy." Well,
Mhm.
guess what? This is what you asked for, and
Yeah.
now they're like doubling down, and they're just going to empty their schools.
Yeah, and they went one more step even further. Now they announced and they're asking residents, they're asking people to be inviting and be hospitable and open their homes to these people.
Yeah.
And they're asking people if you can spare a bedroom within your house to house these illegal immigrants, please do so, because your support is needed for these poor individuals who are coming through and they have nothing and blah blah blah. They're housing it.
Look, I'll
they're-
help
they're basi-
anybody that needs help, but the problem being that when the crime rate starts to spike from these people,
Mhm.
like we don't know if these people are criminals past, like they can come from countries that like literally don't have natural laws like we have. I
Right.
have no idea, and I could almost guarantee the crimes that are going to be committed by people allowing people into their homes, and they're
Right.
now murdered or robbed, whatever.
Yep.
Children are like in any sort of regard of criminal activities happen. It's not
Yep.
gonna be on the news. It's not gonna be a main thing. And I dude, this day and age, I count my money when it comes out the ATM. You kidding me? You think I'm just gonna like just let random people in my home? Like, I'd love to help anybody out that needs help. You know what I
Notice
mean?
how politicians and other Democrats aren't opening their homes.
Yeah.
What a great point.
Yeah.
What a great point. They
What a
got
great
big
point.
homes. They
Yeah.
got big homes, big yards. Pitch a tent. You know what I
Huge.
mean?
That their homes are, every single one of them, at least a mansion, and with a huge amount of land as well under the.
Let them
under
sleep
the
in your
house.
living room. You
Yeah.
know what's wrong with that?
So why aren't
Not
they
gonna
opening?
happen.
Yeah. Nancy Pelosi, why don't you open your house to these people?
Yeah, Nancy.
It's
Another
funny they
thing-
have the cops kick them off, like, because sometimes they'll. There was this like I forgot who, but they did a joke and like they sent illegal immigrants to like in front of these politicians' houses,
Yeah.
like a bus,
Mm-hmm.
and just drop them off right in front of them, and then they had to get the cops to like kick them out.
Wow, that speaks volumes.
On the New York thing, there was recently a new study, not a study, but basically what they estimated was a 5% increase in crime rate just in January in New York. 5% increase, and they've already were looking like we said earlier, like a third world country because of
It's
that,
crazy
like
up
the
there
crime
already,
that's
yeah.
happening over there. Stores getting robbed in the masses. So it's crazy over there. And then just in January, another 5% increase on top of all of that crime. And so that's another thing to note there. And then one other thing before we start wrapping this up is Mayorkas, who is the Secretary of
Homeland Security.
Homeland Security.
Oh yeah, the bald guy.
Yep, Mayorkas. He is most likely going to be impeached. So there is the multiple other
Rightfully
red,
so.
multiple red states right now. Majority of them that are backing Texas are and including Texas. I think they're the one who like petitioned this, that they are going to push for a impeachment of Mayorkas. So who knows if this is going to get pushed, but because Mayorkas kept coming into press conferences and saying there is no border crisis. There is no border invasion. Everything is fine. We're helping these illegal individuals that are coming through find new homes. These people are distraught. This is happening. You know, just giving them like a very like sad and sorrowful kind of story
granted,
to help
they
these
probably
people.
have bad times in their country, but like again,
Sure.
we had a due process that was fine.
Bro, it's not a coincidence that majority of these people are coming, or majority of these people are military-aged men who are coming here without any families. When you have a family come through, you know, your wife and a kid, your wife, husband, and a few kids or whatever, you know, you're coming through.
Normal.
Yeah, it's kind of normal, you know. But when you're
It's
seeing
just a bunch
like
of dudes.
when you're seeing like a 80 to 90% of these immigrants coming through are just single individual fighting age between 18 to 35 to 40-year-old men, able bodies,
ever seen that video where they like,
no belongings most of the time, and they just have like a backpack or whatever, and they're just coming through. That should raise some red flags for everyone.
Yeah.
you ever seen that video where like it's like independent people and they just like pan the video and it's like they're like
Oh,
Chinese.
yeah, where you-
they're
yeah.
like all Chinese
Yeah.
or they're like African
Yep.
and it's just like military age men
Yep.
and it's like you gotta wonder, you gotta ask some questions, right?
Yeah.
And they
And-
ask them like, "Where you going? Where you going? Where?" And they know exactly like where. It's like they have a script.
Yeah.
It's like at some point they were given like words to say because it's like you can see them like trying to like recollect. And they're like, New York, and they're like panning around the room. Like,
Yeah.
is that where you're going, buddy? Like I'm asking you, where are you going?
Yeah.
But they all have a destination, which is weird
Yeah.
to have a destination, right?
Predetermined destination,
To a
right?
country allegedly they've never been to before,
Mhm.
and they're like, I'm going to this state, and they just know, or specific city in this state. It's like
That's a little weird, buddy.
a little
You've never
weird.
been to this country. How much do you even know? Name me 5 cities in this country. You don't know.
yeah, it's
So
it's too many
it's-
questions.
Yeah. Too suspicious, too many questions, and yeah, time will tell what the hell is going to happen. The convoy the protest that's supposed to take place in Texas is supposed to be a peaceful one, but you
I'm
know,
sure that won't be viewed as such from
Just-
some.
just know for the people that are going to take part in this protest, take notes that most of these people, most of these individuals, it is the state of Texas. They will be at least carrying concealed. So do not act up. And if it's going to be a peaceful protest, treat it as a peaceful protest. Do not act up. We like
Better
you know
come correct.
just we don't want any type of like I don't know an actual civil war taking place. If this could be handled in a much more civil manner,
That'd be the
it
best case
would
scenario.
be the best.
Even
case
if
scenario.
it gets painted as like they were like in the wrong, dude, let's just take it in stride. Let's
Yeah.
do what we need to do correctly and make it right.
I think the American people are going to be fine. I think it's going to be like a Fed boy summer. They're going to plant people.
That's
femboy.
yeah, that's the thing.
Fed boy.
Oh,
Fed boy.
femboy.
Yeah, J6 type of stuff. You know, I don't know.
Just going to
Yeah,
plant
that's
people and they're going to cause problems. And
well, that's the fear or the concern at the moment. They're
course,
thinking
of
that
course.
you know these convoys that are headed over to Texas. One, the fear is that they will be hijacked by sponsored groups, by you know, who knows, by secret. Yeah, they'll be hijacked. It will be a whole Mad Max type of situation on the roads and you know truckers and convoys and whatnot. You know, who knows? But one, yeah, trying to basically prevent these convoys from even getting to Texas. And then another thing is that there will be a lot of people that they're predicting to act like Texans and peaceful protesters, but will
Act up.
will act up and will incite things on purpose. They'll probably be holding up like Confederate flags. They'll probably be holding Nazi flags, things like that. So for people who see things like that, and majority of those type of people, I don't know if you guys have noticed, they're wearing masks. You know, They're wearing masks and they're holding up these type of flags and they're chanting and they're riled up way more than the regular protester.
Yeah.
So if you guys see these type of people in these protests, know that they are not your regular protesters and that they are staged actors and that they're there to incite some kind of, escalation to the issue, to basically make the situation worse, to have a,
To paint these people
conflict.
as like the enemy, as like the negative people, the people who are making
Wouldn't be
a
the
problem.
first time.
Yeah.
No, it's
So
not going to be the last either.
beware of those type of people. And if you see them, point them out to your local officials that are the state of Texas state officials. So I don't know, they could be removed or something. But that's yeah. I mean, as far as we're concerned, this is a issue that people should be aware of, and just I don't know which side you guys are on. I'm on the side of
Freedom.
and just America.
America, baby.
America.
God damn it. And just know
So-
when California hits that list,
Mm-hmm.
you'll never see me. Staying inside.
And with that being said, guys, and we got anything
Kevin?
else? Kev? No?
I'll pass it towards you, buddy.
We got anything more to add to this? No? All right.
No.
Well, guys, if you enjoyed the content here, if you got any value from this, well, like, subscribe, and share. We would greatly appreciate it. Go over to our Spotify channel, leave a review over there for us, and
As
us away.
always, we'll see you guys in the next one.
all right, guys. See ya next time.